We made your deal last week. You didn't want to do it. He said you put up Marcellas and send him out.
I think he's speaking.
He's speaking for
him
them as
Erica. I think him and Erica offered that up.
He's speaking it for a group for his alliance. He wants.
You think he's trying to say that's on his own, or you think they had a meeting about this, trying to figure it out?
Of course they had a meeting. They just did what we did last week. We were like, what can we do? What can we do? No, he came to me. He's like.
But why wouldn't Danielle come to you then?
Because I fucking hate her.
Yeah, but do you love Marcellas?
No, but I can at least talk to him a little bit.
That bitch goes up. We are all gunning for the HOH. We will protect you. You sacrifice one of us. Okay, so you buy yourself an extra week, then they all come after you.
No matter
Howie,
when.
I told him no. She says, what should I tell them? And I said, tell them no. I don't want the deal. Why would I keep myself safe for 1 week and take out Boogie and then have him come after the rest of you guys? Just wouldn't make sense. It's stupid. Let me stay for 1 week. It's a really shitty deal.
It's a stupid fucking idea.
You took out Kaser.
It'd be different if in the beginning of the game there was people like I could say like, okay, go after Diane or go after
Kaser, they took you out. Do you remember that, Kaser? That was a couple days on his birthday. On his birthday.
Kaser's not watching this.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
He is.
Yes, he is.
Are you kidding? What
He's
else
with his
is he doing?
forearm. What do you think, Kaser? I just heard a deal going.
Did a chat.
He's with his harem right now, smoking some fucking hookah.
He's smoking the
Bottle
hookah,
of scotch
logged
on
on
the
like a
rocks.
beast.
I hope he's banging some pussy.
Chatting with his fans.
I'm sure he's crying from when Howie said, maybe this just isn't the show for him.
Yeah,
That was kind of mean, Howie.
He knows I'm joking with him. He's awesome. He's a good player. The shitty players last. That's why I'm still here. So Boogie's still here.
Boogie's actually been closer in these HOHs than you have, Howie.
I agree.
But neither of us is sleeping. Oh, that's right. You are sleeping up there. Whoops.
Howie's been up there pretty much every single week.
Close to me, Chip. Bobo went out
Close
for the
to
first or
me,
second
shit.
question for the first 7 consecutive HOHs, and then he won one in the 8th inning.
That's what I'm afraid of with Marcellas, guys. We're saying, oh, don't worry about him, but...
No, I am worried about him,
No,
but
he's smart. He's been.
Look, Janelle, look, you're reluctant to put him up. Don't be nice.
there's a difference, bro. Bobo was trying to do everything. In my opinion, this was the easiest head of household of the year. Now that Marcy knows he has to win his ass on the line, what happened? The guy was going.
Okay, listen. Janelle is reluctant to put Marcellas out. For reasons I don't understand, it's none of my business. Marcellas is not going to be reluctant to put you up next week.
I understand that.
And the other thing
You're giving him a courtesy.
You're
that he
so
will
worried
not
about him. When Chicken George's vote in the end is going to count just as much, Chicken George can nominate you just as quickly. I mean,
His vote is
we're
gonna
acting like Chicken George is something less than Marcellas. He's not.
Everyone gets one vote in the end.
He can be, he might be a lot nicer about it, but at the end of the day, his vote counts just as much.
Up to this point, you have been destroying this game, and there's no one who could vote against you in the end, except Marcellas will, because he's emotional and he won't pay homage and respect to someone who's played a good game.
Obviously, if I put him up again just as a monitor, he's even going to be more mad at me. He hates
He can't
me.
be more mad at you. He's putting you up 100% if he wins the next HOH, so you might as well.
Why would I want to make someone even more mad at me that well? Why?
Well,
Well,
the way I
can't-
see it,
he's
you
at
don't mind-
100%.
Wait, hold on. You don't mind making Erica mad. You don't mind making Danielle mad. You don't mind making Chicken George mad, but you mind making Marcellas
Chicken
mad.
George isn't mad at me.
Hey, Erica threatened me today in the bathroom. She said,
You don't think Chicken
she goes,
George,
my
when
vote
he
counts,
stays
blah, blah,
and wins
and
HOH, you're not going
she
up?
said something that I think she was referring to you. She's like, something like my vote is something that I try to like.
But Janelle, don't you think if you nominate Chicken George and he stays and he wins HOH, do you think he's going to be less mad at you than Marcellas?
He's
still putting you up.
If you
He
fear
will have
Marcel's throwing a
Marcellas
little
in his
hissy
back
fit,
pocket.
he's going to throw a 2-minute hissy fit, and then he's going to go to the red room for 3 days.
Right.
He's going to see you in the kitchen and be like, and that's it. And then
Are we playing for the grand prize here or not? Why do we
Okay,
care
well,
about
let me
some
talk
gay
to him at
bitch?
least first.
Talk to him about what?
Well, putting him up.
Oh God, Janie.
That's the worst. I mean, then he's
Well, we
going to
wanna
throw a
scare
super
him.
hiss fit. Do you think he's going to be like, good idea? Or do you think he's going to be like, ah, and start screaming?
Well, I
and
don't want him to be completely blindsided by this. I mean,
Yeah, you do.
He
That's
took me to the gym today and he said, "Are you putting me up?" And I told him, "No, I'm not." I told
We
him.
told Diane we weren't putting her up. We told Jace we weren't putting them up. I mean, that's what happens in this game.
I mean, just because it's not you guys versus the nerd herd, they're still in the way of what you want. These people, you know what I mean? It's like if we're worried about Marcellas' attitude, there's a little more at stake here.
He's got the worst fucking attitude in the history
Who
of the game.
cares?
Listen, Janelle, that I'm the only person here who has won this show, and when I won it, there was a lot of people mad at me. When I was at Bank of America, no one was mad at me.
How is putting up Marcellas going to help me in any way?
I'll tell you exactly how. If he wins the next HOH, he's putting you up no matter what.
Okay.
If you put him up this entire week and he's devastated, emotionally freaking out, crying, packing his bags, which he will do, when he surprisingly, shockingly stays, and they're like, okay, go outside for the HOH, he's going to be crying and he's going to be a mess.
Yep.
A mess.
And you're going to have Danielle and Erica fighting for votes.
And Danielle and Erica are going to, it's going to rip that group apart.
Whereas Chicken George will just stay in the kitchen and
Every
it won't
time
matter.
Danielle and Erica are together, Marcy's going to shit. Every time Marcy and Danielle are together, Erica's going to shit.
They won't have a cause to fight for anymore. They'll be scattered. We'll pick them off.
And the last reason is you, me, and Marcellus are the three people who haven't guessed at that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if Marcellus is freaking out and packing and crying and worried about stuff, he's not going to have a good
He's
guess.
hanging out by the bell.
He's not going to care. He wants to go home anyways. This will be the last straw. We need their alliance to be fighting
Yes.
and questioning each other.
Yes.
Because we're tight and they're not. They're tight right now, but they won't be.
Nominating Chicken George is giving them a gift.
It's
So
giving
they
them
can all
gifts.
relax.
Exactly.
So what did Erica say in the bathroom?
If I go home or something like that, my jury vote, blah, blah. I can't imagine. She was whispering when she put her makeup on to go to the DR, inciting the fact that her vote is going to speak enormous proportions.
Look, we always have to eliminate people. We're
So
all
we have
going to
a
have
game
people
about
mad
the
at
vote.
us. At
You
the
can't
end
worry
of the
about
day,
the jury.
You can't
You
worry
try to
about
get
the
to
jury.
the final two, and that's all you can do.
Right.
They're not going to see the diary rooms. They're not going to see the secret conversations that went on. The bottom line is everybody's going to be bitter. It's just, hopefully people will be less bitter.
It's just when they
than
answer your
others.
questions, you
The
just
problem
have to
with
prove to them how you
Marcellas,
played the game better.
I'll tell you why I'll be the first one to send his ass to sequester. Obviously not this week because I'm in the alliance and I will vote out Erica 100%.
Cool.
But I hope the week I'm head of household that the way things shake out, that if I don't win it for 2 weeks or whatever, that Marcellas goes home. He's the guy on the jury that will not respect this game,
Right.
which is to vote for the best player. He will vote like a gay diva bitch and vote on emotion. I mean, he's still talking about how Danielle 4 years ago. It's like, what?
I mean, the reason sequester exists is because of Marcellus. Because Danielle was robbed her season. She was a better player
Because
than
all
Lisa.
those bitches went home.
They went
and
home, watched it, they were embarrassed, and they wanted to pay her back personally rather than pay homage and respect to the person who played the better
played
game.
the best game.
Marcellus is not voting for you to win this no matter what because he's a bitch. He's
Kinda.
whoever is in the finals.
That he thinks
Didn't have
is the
anything.
best is going to be the best thing for him, whether they're the cooler person to hang out with, or
So
the
he can
better
go to the
person.
fucking gay lounge and tell people, well, I fucking voted this way because I
My
wanted to
website,
let-
I'm on
my
Blah, blah,
website.
blah, won.
And that's why he was already justifying things like that. NBC wants her to win. I mean, CBS wants her to
wants her to
win. The
win.
I
producers.
can't believe he said that. He's such a jerk.
Yeah, he said
Give
the
her the
reason
check
that
now.
Howie, Kaser, and I were put in the house was so because you couldn't win last year, even though they tried to make you.
They didn't
I
try to
mean-
make me win.
Trust
You're
me,
preaching to
Janelle,
the
you
fucking
put him
choir.
up and he stays, and then I put him up and send him out 2 weeks from
House
now. Who do you
guests.
think he's going to be mad at?
This is a lockdown. Please go outside
I gotta take
and
a
close the
I gotta take a
sliding
dump,
glass
baby.
door.
Clue,
Clue.
Back
Back when you get your hamburger.
Where's the bell? Is the bell in
I
the
gotta take